welcome into the podcast, man. I haven't watched this last episode. That fucking guy. Oh my God, I love him.
I am a small Lions fan now.
I think the Lions, it's kind of like how they said with McDonald's. Like McDonald's is nobody's favorite place, but it's everybody's second.
Yeah.
Like the Lions got to be everybody's second favorite team right now.
So I think, like, I always liked Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
You always liked him. When he does his Rodgers Thursday or Tuesdays on the McAfee show, I love that guy now.
Yeah.
Because you can see him. Dan Campbell's interview last year when he got the job, I liked him because he just said cool shit.
Yeah.
Now that we get to see what he's actually like on a day-to-day basis, I fucking love that dude.
Hey, man, we got to get this thing going, man. I wish I could do it because he's got that
deep voice, but it sounds raspy too.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Like his tongue's a little bigger than it needs to be.
Well, he's got that big fucking jaw and all that.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, hey, man.
Three ass cheeks and
one. Have grit, man.
One ass cheeks and three fingers. I will beat your ass. Like, I am ready to fucking go.
Like, that needs to be, if that's not a shirt in Detroit right now, I don't give a shit. Get one ass cheek, three toes, and beat that ass.
That's awesome. I was ready to go. Ready to play some football.
Yeah, I haven't watched this latest one.
I'm like 15 minutes in.
Yeah.
They just started the split practice with Indy. Yeah, I haven't finished it, but it's you start to kind of like you see the players, like the one running back, the goofy one, Jamal, the one that played for Green Bay and then got signed by the Lions.
Yeah.
Jamal Williams, I think his name is. He's just a fun, goofy dude.
Yeah,
and then he's like, "Oh, it's football time."
Yeah,
like I think that's the fun. The young kids, when they're going out and playing sports, it's like, yeah, you can be awesome and nice and personality. It's like, no, now it's game time.
Yeah,
like you can see the transition of who they are and then what their job is, and I think that's kind of cool.
I'm with what McAfee said last week of the. I like the side stories in Hard Knocks of people that you don't know, but I'm with him of like, hey, I don't give a fuck about David Blau.
Oh yeah,
Dan Campbell.
Yep.
Deuce Staley. Yeah. I only care about the coaches at this point in time.
Deuce Staley and Aaron Glenn getting into it and then like hugging afterwards. I'm like, that's fucking football. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's like I don't care.
I think Deuce Staley has been wildly loved since he was in Pittsburgh. Like, because he was always like, it was always the bus's back up there for a while. And then you had that three-headed monster with him, the bus, and like Willie Parker when they won the Super Bowl. And he went to Philly, and then he won a Super Bowl with Philly, and it was like, this guy's awesome. He seems to be around winners a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's one of those things of like, former players as a coach of like, yeah, but there's different levels of like Deuce Staley's a dude.
Yeah, he's got 2 Super Bowl rings.
I mean,
Antoine Randall your receivers coach. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Hank Fraley.
Yeah.
I had no idea he was coaching. And I used to love him for the Browns, man. He's good, and he's fun to listen to.
Yeah.
The former players as the coach only works out when you have like the realistic expectation.
Right.
If you are asking him to do all the shit that you did, it's not a realistic expectation. I mean, even Aaron Glenn played like 17 years in the league.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
At a pretty high level.
I mean, and I think all those guys have that.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not asking you to do anything you can't do.
Yeah.
And that, I think that's fun to watch, fun to listen to. I think Hutchinson is fucking for real. He looked good in some of that shit. Looked good in some of that stuff.
I love that too. Like the, chip block of like, well, it's going to happen, man.
Yeah. You don't see it in college, man. He won't get him a second time. Maybe a second time. Won't get him a third time. He did. He popped his ass too.
It's going to happen, man.
It's more Bane. I think you're going more Bane there.
I grew up in the dark. That was a little nasally for Bane.
That man's traps. Like, they say he doesn't work out, but it's like, the fucker looks like
that does 40 up downs with like a fucking fractured wrist. Of like, what are you
crazy bastard.
You're 50 or whatever. I mean, and the coach. So.
Well, I remember watching him play.
Yeah.
He always seemed wild because he always had like the long hair and.
Well, like that was the thing too of then remember like being the interim coach at Miami of halfway through the season.
Yeah, you just got thrown in.
Fucking Oklahoma drills. Let's get like. Hey man, it's like week 9.
Yeah, but that's generic. That's not him doing something that he saw somebody else do. That's just the way he likes to do things. And I think people, when everybody can tell if you're being fake or, trying to be something that's not you. And he seems like he's fucking himself all the time. I think that's why all his players like him.
Yeah.
Like you're not bullshitting around. We do shit, but we do shit smart and we do shit for 5 minutes and then we go do our normal stuff.
Yeah. I love the rules,
Yeah.
Be on time, do your job, don't disrespect your teammates. Don't disrespect the league.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Pretty good.
Well, that was like the John Madden thing, too, the year they won the Super Bowl. It was like, be on time, don't get arrested.
Yeah.
Can't give the guys too many rules.
Yeah,
gotta do this,
they're adults.
gotta do this.
They're adults.
No, don't get arrested.
Yeah.
Be on time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. But no, the Hard Knocks is awesome. Hard Knocks is awesome.
Yeah. That is my favorite of the Liev Schreiber.
Oh, yeah. His voice is good.
Oh, my God.
I don't even want to hear him anymore, though. I just want to hear Dan Campbell talk. Like,
yeah. But it's one of those things of like, if you don't know, it's like you see some like, in your mind, you see some like 78-year-old guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's him.
It's him, yeah. The guy from Scream.
Yeah.
No, it's fun to watch. It's you want it to be longer than an hour, and it's already an hour.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh man, I can't wait till next week.
And then all the little tidbits for Arizona.
Yes, I'm excited for that one because I think we're going to find out if Kyler watches film.
I mean, that's one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he does.
He has
but
to.
Then again, it's like
to what extent?
But it's one of those things, and I guarantee what it is of like,
mm-hmm.
He was. We lost a game this week, and he played some video games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, like people have fucking lives.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want to know to the extent.
This
now,
son
not
of a bitch
everybody
had dinners with his wife this last week.
Not everybody's going to do it to the extent where Brady can tell you when Ed Reed opens up his hips one way, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? It's probably not to that extent because it's not been in the league that long to watch for that.
And there's
stuff,
only
one of
that's
those.
not every quarterback.
No, exactly.
It's like you have.
It's not every scheme. It's not
Peyton Manning. You have Tom Brady. You have Aaron Rodgers.
Uh-huh.
You have. It's not.
Yeah.
Every quarterback's not that. That's the separation of that. Like the Kobe Bryant thing of like, nope, it's got to be.
Did you watch the Colts one last year in the end season?
I think I seen pieces of it, but not a lot.
And so I'm excited, and I don't know why. It must not have registered that it was on, but I'm excited to watch this one because I want to see what a practice in season is like.
Mostly walkthroughs, I believe.
That.
So.
I know. I like to know their schedule.
Yeah.
Like what, you know what I mean? Like everybody has an off day.
Yep.
Is it Monday?
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays. Okay.
That's pretty universal.
I just like to know that stuff.
And it's pretty universal for the reason being of that's workout day.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it's like Mark Schlereth always says that. He goes, you feel pretty secure in your job? Hey, when you have Tuesday off day, go into the facility and look at the 35 guys they got in there working out to see if they can take your job for cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
That's, Yeah. That's when you always see kicking competitions. It's always on a Tuesday.
Yep. It's
Monday film.
Yeah.
Recovery. Tuesday off day. Wednesday install. Thursday offense. Fast Fridays.
The fucking Tyron Smith going down. Did you see that video?
Off the bone, wasn't it?
Hammy off the bone.
Yeah. Or what did they call it? Some sort of fracture, but it's a rip the hamstring off the bone.
It's a weird word.
Comes in behind your knee or whatever.
Basically like the back of your ACL.
Yeah.
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 It's
at best December. Fuck, I didn't think he'd ever even...
Yeah, me too. Is he going to walk?
The way that sounds doesn't seem like he's going to be fucking playing again.
I mean, everybody talks about the sniper. Literally what it looked like.
Yeah.
He was running and then just fell.
Yeah. That was...
I wonder what that sounded like.
Oh, it had to...
Because I've heard somebody tear a hamstring before and it sounds like a gun.
Yeah.
It's that loud.
Well, saying like the Achilles and stuff too, of like you can hear it.
Yeah, it's... It had to have sounded gross, especially for like the people around him. It's like, oh, God. Throw up a little bit. Hey, it's just something. Just tell me if you find this weird. So I went to the gas station this morning and I bought some drinks. We had teacher work day this morning. And when the lady gave me my change back, she handed me my change, but she said the amount that I paid. instead of my change amount. Am I odd for thinking that's weird?
It is weird that you got change back.
Well, I mean, I have cash.
That is
weird. Yeah. No, so it was like $9.96, I think is what it was. And as she's handing me the $10.04 back, she goes $9.96, and I was like, no, this is $10. And she's like, no, $9.96. I'm like, no, this is $10.04. And she goes, no, it costs $9.96. And I'm like, oh, okay. Have a good day.
I'm betting that has something to do with, obviously,
her memory of just...
No. I think that's more of a up top, down, like chain.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, people have been ripping us off and trying to say this or come back. Of like, so say it back as you're giving them the change.
Yeah.
That's why you like some places there's like specifically out of 20.
Yeah.
And I assume that's so the cameras can pick it up.
Yeah.
Because if I say out of 20, you give me a 50, you're going to say something.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was like.
Well, it's mainly for that one time that guy, it was a cop, through a drive-through, and the video of this years ago, pays for his at the drive-through, like McDonald's or some shit, gets change back. He's like, this isn't right. I give you a 50. She's like, no, sir, you gave me a 20. I gave you a 50. And it, explodes to the point where he goes inside and tases her.
Oh, shit.
And then
is this in town?
Huh?
Is this in town? Here?
No.
Oh,
no.
I was like, Jesus.
Then he ends up tasing her and arresting her for, theft.
Yeah.
And then they go through the video and he gave her a 20.
It's like, all right, you lost your job.
I gave you a 50. No, you gave me a 20. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
don't tell me what I did, lady. Yeah, I just thought that was weird. And then I felt bad for arguing with her. Like, oh, she knew what she was doing. I just was like, we were only literally the exact same page. She was just saying the opposite than what I was reading it. Yeah, it was weird.
Well, the weird thing is, the most of it, the fact that you even listened, like they're people.
Yeah, I
mean, like, I've never talked to anybody or acknowledged them as a human.
Our personalities are a little different, though.
No, I honestly, when she said that, my first thought was like, oh my God, when she said the wrong number back to him, did he go, okay, you too?
Yeah. No, I was like, this is $10. Like, I have 2 5s in my hand. Like, this is not $9.96. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably stupid.
She could have been. It was early in the morning too. But she knew what she was doing because she backed it up. She's like, oh, I know what I gave you. I'm just saying it. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have a good day. I'm like, there's like 8 people behind me. Like, they probably cut this fucking guy, just leave. Take your change and go. She gave you more than what you needed anyway, Because that's what I was like, I don't want you to give.
Fucking line here, cat.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Go.
See, now that would have been the thing, like you saying that. Now I would have been the person behind you going, hey.
Yeah, what are we doing?
What you want some fucking lottery tickets you want to scratch off in line too?
I hate that shit.
Every fucking time I stop in somewhere, it's like, you give me 3 number 5s, 2 number 10s. What's the pick 3 tonight? And then it's like, could I want to pick my own for the mega? And I'm like, hey man, it's 4:30 in the morning, and you're spending $87 on lottery tickets. I understand you might be working the night shift, at the refinery or something.
Yeah,
I got shit to
go
do.
I felt bad for the dude down here at the Circle K. Guy comes in, cashes his lottery tickets, like $30 winner.
Yeah.
So he goes, I want 10 of those, this one, that one. Tells him whatever.
Yeah.
He rings it up. He's like, oh, that'll be $60. He's like, oh, I only wanted 30. I only wanted my winnings. He's like, okay. He's like, now I got to stuff fucking $90 worth of fucking luck. Because it would have been $90.
Yeah.
Because he already was counting as 30.
And plus he already tagged him, so they got to count,
He's like, I got to fucking go back. I was like, what the hell's wrong with that guy? He's like, I don't fucking know, man. I was like, that sucks. Literally $90 worth of lottery tickets.
The thing that got me, the fact that obviously I go to a BP of how they have it, like in between, there's like a little lottery station.
Yeah.
The amount of people that buy scratchers and scratch them off in the fucking station.
Yeah. I find it weird that people just don't. You can get the app now and just scratch the barcode.
Yeah, but that's not any fun, man.
I'll do that. If I buy a scratch off, I just buy it and scan it. Oh, the last time I did, I won $50. So I was like, oh, I'm going to do this again.
Like that matters.
No, yeah, exactly. A little like superstition there.
Yeah. Well, obviously, if you only scratch this off, then the barcode's going to work.
I haven't bought a scratch off since then, so it's not like I'm, that's
it is like a rare occasion. that I buy any sort of lottery ticket.
If I buy a lottery ticket, it is like from Christmas that somebody bought me and I won it. And
kind of play it out.
Yeah, play it out until I'm out of money.
That's usually what maybe twice a year, I'll buy a scratcher.
If I do it, I buy the holiday ones because it seems to pay out a little bit more.
Yeah.
They do like the $10 Monopoly ones, the Cash Explosion, or the holiday one, whatever it is. I usually do pretty well.
Now, when it was up over $1 billion, I didn't buy any.
But you just thought.
But I thought about what I would do with it and what kind of person I would be. Not good.
I would be a terrible human being.
Not going to be good.
Terrible human being.
I feel like I'd be a good person to some.
To the people that I like.
To others.
To the very few that I like.
Yeah.
Oh, Luke wanted me to tell you that he now is officially
piece of shit.
owning you in FanDuel.
It's our fucking thing, man. We can't take all the money or else there's some like FBI type shit that would happen.
You know the cocksucker who sneakily has won a lot? Fucking Spencer.
Yeah. I think he's won more than anybody.
Him and Luke are tied now with 5. Yeah. But he won all like the ones that didn't matter. So like I don't even know if we paid attention to it.
You know, here's one thing of like, I mean, I'm, open champion, no big deal.
Yeah.
But the one time I won, I picked it in like 27 seconds after you text me and woke me up.
Yeah.
And picked a winner. I actually, like the last few weeks, the ones that I have not cashed in are the ones that I actually took time to do. This week, I probably won't do it. I just picked the top 3 guys and then scrolled down to the bottom and picked some guys, that I could afford at that point.
Yeah. Well, I liked this week because it was like everybody was reasonably priced because there wasn't money to choose from.
Well, yeah, there's only like 30 people or whatever in it. Back to the Luke thing, like he's won some money on golf.
Yeah.
Which, hey, congratulations to him, and he should be a stand-up fella for that. Yeah. And everybody should, clap their hands for him.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, he's a fucking Florida fan. I mean, Jesus.
You and George are tied for second right now.
Are we?
Yeah.
Me and Giorgio?
Yep. I think we're end up going to do probably $5 for football.
Oh, I thought you already set it up.
I did. I can change it anytime I want, but
we're capped at 20?
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
That's okay.
I know it is, because it's 20 people that'll do it. It's not like we have to,
Yeah, you get it up to any bigger than that.
I don't want to have to keep talking. I don't want to fucking text people like I have to do now for golf.
Yeah.
At least it's a Sunday.
Hey, now that this is the last week of the golf, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank fucking God. I am so sick and tired of picking fucking golf lineups.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
If you haven't, I work in the golf business and have for the last 20 some years.
Yeah.
I don't watch golf.
No.
Also, I don't follow golf.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I watched the Masters, the U.S. Open, and the Open.
Yeah.
I didn't watch PGA.
No.
I didn't watch the Memorial or the TPC. I don't give a shit.
I think it's funny that, I feel like we watch a lot of football.
Yeah.
And we did terrible last year with our FanDuel one. If we only pay out one spot, or did they go 3? One spot last year.
Yeah, I never cashed, obviously.
I didn't cash either. I feel like George, out of everybody, watches the most golf and follows the most golf. I feel like he's getting the wrath of it for golf this time. Yeah. I think he's only won once.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's in the shop all day. That's what he has. That's what he does.
Exactly.
Or at least has it on the background of
enough to know what's, who's who and what's what. I go by names. If I don't know your fucking name, then I go Asian.
That's what I do. Or if you have a cool name.
Cool name.
Like I pick Gooch all the time just because.
And Sig.
I like it.
I picked Sig and Gooch a lot.
I don't even know who that Sig is.
Me either, but his last name's Sig.
I didn't even know he existed.
I don't know his first name.
And I never seen the name.
Sigg.
Oh, Sigga.
GG?
Yeah.
It's Sig.
He's from Africa.
No, he's not. He's a white guy.
South Africa, asshole.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Huh? You didn't say South Africa.
I'm just, wasn't trying to be racist.
Not racist.
Obviously, you brought race into it because that's the kind of person you are.
Totally me. Totally me.
Totally me explaining who he is.
Yeah, totally me.
I'm done with golf. But it is a funny thing, actually, now that we're on this, though, of boy, all these fucking tour players, instead of shitting all over these live guys, should be thanking the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Because PGA Tour has just randomly came up with like a couple $100 million.
Yeah, to give these guys. Yeah.
Well, that's the funny thing is, too, of like, when they say, well, they're taking Tiger's leadership and they're doing this thing that they want you to play in 20 events. It's like, in his career, I don't know that Tiger ever played in 20 events in a year.
No, because
he usually played about 14.
Yeah, because he won it. He didn't have to.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But you're telling people to do it now. You
but
know,
yeah.
like same with like Rory and them of like, you don't play in, like
No.
just you don't
play
I don't
20.
think you play in 20 events. I
Rory
mean,
might have this year. It seemed like he was in fucking everything.
But it was,
But you're right, though. When he was, he's kind of came up this year a little bit, but like when he was in his go, he didn't play in
they
fucking
didn't play in that many events. It's like, oh, I'm not going to fucking Idaho to play in,
Yeah, the Potato Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good catch.
Thank you.
I didn't. Yeah, so it's, they all shit all over him, and it's like, well, look what we're doing here on the PGA Tour. It's like,
only because
hey,
of these
pal,
guys.
you wouldn't be doing that if all these guys didn't do this.
Not at
So
all.
maybe a little thank you.
You're welcome, people.
Getting all that money. And it's going to come
money.
out like they just sold a bunch of sponsorships, and it's probably backed by this.
Probably.
Fuck, take that blood money. It's like, yeah, well, we'll sell sponsorships to it, then we'll give it to these guys. But it's like, I'm more for, I don't care about like Rory and JT and all those. Like they're going to make their money. The other guys, that's,
Yeah.
How about the bottom of the roster? Are they losing money by having a tour card? Because a lot of them do.
Probably.
Like, well, he made $400,000. Like, well, it cost him $275,000 just fuck travel. Got to pay your caddy.
Yeah.
I think they still have entry fees. I'm not sure if they do.
I thought your card was your entry fee. Is that not the case?
Like there used to be. I'd have to look that up, but it used to be like every tournament you got in, you had to pay to be in.
Oh,
the
really?
tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it probably wasn't
that's
cheap.
fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I'm good enough to make it, but I have to pay to be
I'm
here.
sure they've gotten rid of that now, but maybe not.
Yeah.
Like, well, if we can get these guys for $500 a week, you know, it's like, all right, well, the guy's eating a cheese sandwich in the back of his car, and he's a PGA Tour player.
Yeah.
So,
oh man, not even grilled. Just a cold, just a plain cheese sandwich.
Just a Kraft singlet and 2 pieces of white bread. Heel pieces.
Hey,
he didn't even buy it. He had to.
Hey, I'm not a hatred on the heels.
Went to the. Hey, you guys got any heels? I know you're not serving that. Think about that.
Yeah.
Like restaurants of like
throw them away.
100%. Because when have you ever gotten a piece with a heel on it? I mean,
yeah, even at like breakfast places, like it's just fucking toast, man. You can put butter on it. It tastes the same.
Like honestly,
I don't mind the heel.
Peanut butter and jelly or something like that. I'm a big heel fan.
Mm-hmm. Sticks better.
And with some not peanut butter and jelly, but a peanut butter sandwich with some chili.
Oh yeah.
The heel, awesome,
good stuff.
That is still. I think we've had that conversation for my one buddy that I said, oh yeah, football season. Like I had some chili peanut butter sandwich. He's like, what? I'm like, peanut butter sandwich with chili.
That's just what we do.
He's like, that's disgusting. I'm like,
well, don't talk to me.
And not only not tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you never even to have heard of it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, well, you're from here.
Yeah,
you're not.
It's not a weird thing. The one of my buddies, like you put like some people put like crackers in their chili or whatever.
Yeah,
he put Cheez-Its in it, and it changed the fucking game.
I've never done that.
It was good. I was like, yeah. He's like, and then I add all the little sprinkled cheese and stuff like that. He's like, oh, it's fucking good. I'm like, yeah, that is awesome.
See, now I'm a guy like on the chili. I don't need to get all fancy with it. Where it was like, I put some onions in it and fucking this and that and celery and blah. No. I just like, hey, whatever you think is enough meat, just add more.
Yeah.
just I'm a very basic meat, beans, sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I don't know.
Then I'll throw some, if I want to put some shit in later.
I'm not when I make my chili, it's not, I don't like runny chili. I don't like real soupy chili.
Right.
I like a thick chili, but my wife likes the soupy kind, and he sucks. So I have to try to
appease.
Yeah.
Understood. Watered down chili.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's like the skim
My
milk
grandmother
of chili.
was that way. Hers was always watery.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll eat it because I'm a chili freak.
Well, I usually get the strainer ladle.
Yeah.
So I just
me.
Yeah. Basically,
you wanted tomato soup.
Yeah.
We can just do that.
I can make you tomato soup, but
then I got into like half ground beef and then half of like a spicy ground sausage.
Yeah, I'll
kind
do
of
that.
a little mix.
And then when I was living at home still, my mom would get like the she'd get like a quarter of a beef or whatever.
Yeah.
They always give you like 40 pounds of cube steak.
Yeah.
But if you let it cook,
part of the cow.
Yeah,
I mean.
exactly. But they give you like way too much. Like nobody eats this fucking this cube steak like they
that's
should.
part of the.
I know that.
I'm going to throw it away.
I know.
Jeez. People starving in other
but if
countries.
you let it,
well, fuck them.
But if you let it cook like with the chili,
yeah.
it ends up being pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not as
There's
tough.
a lot of stuff you can do with that.
Yeah.
You just got to break it down.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that way? Like the neck meat
Yeah.
out of an animal,
Mm-hmm.
like a deer.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Or a dog.
It's tender.
Like it's not.
It's not. No,
It's not.
It's not tender at all.
But that's one like if you cook it down long enough, like almost like a pulled meat sandwich. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wanted to say pulled pork, but it's like it's sure as fuck not pork.
No.
But,
I know what you mean.
no, but like you kind of have to render it down in a sauce.
Yeah.
And it's all right because that's some tough going if you're just trying to
eat it.
Eat it.
What are you eating? Neck.
Dog neck.
Dog neck. It's gross.
But it's good stuff. But well, that's the other thing too. Obviously, chili being a big time of year because football, and it's felt like football out. I almost texted you that the other day because I was at work of these nights and it was getting cold, and I was like, man, it just feels like football out.
Since I this is my 8th year coaching football. This is the coolest August I think I've ever been a part of.
Oh yeah. 100%.
I mean, we had one day of like a heat thing, and that was like August 2nd.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that. When we started practice, it all, you know what I mean? It went away. It was like the scarcity of it was gone.
But, after the same kind of the chili thing of like, because I see a lot of, polls and stuff on the internet and stuff. Not dick polls, but like voting polls.
I see dick polls.
Well, I mean, that happens. I mean, you're only one click away. But
sure.
Like people, and I am a Skyline chili fan. I like Skyline chili. But how people act like it's the whole state of Ohio, it's like it's kind of a Cincinnati thing. Like that's not.
No, it's nasty.
Like you might.
Yeah.
You see them here and there as you go further north. It's like, oh, the whole state of Ohio eats it. It's like that. No, that's not a thing.
I'm not a Skyline fan. I'll eat it if somebody like when Daryl always would get it randomly for us. And I was like, I'll eat it. If you buy it for me, I'll eat it. I always hated that it came with like spaghetti. Like I'd just rather eat a bowl of soup. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't.
Well, they don't have soup, so
they have chili. I know that, but I don't. I would rather just give it to
like
me in a bowl.
Coney chili. It's not really.
I know that, but I'm like I would just rather eat this in a bowl. Don't put it over spaghetti, please. I don't like the spaghetti.
Oh, you don't like? Hey, if you don't like spaghetti.
I don't like spaghetti. I'm not a big pasta fan myself.
Well, then there you go.
Yeah, but like the chili dogs are okay.
They are. You gotta up your chili dog game and get away from that bitch ass yellow cheese.
I like the liquid yellow cheese.
No. I'm saying they have a secondary option for cheese.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, it's habanero cheese.
Oh, okay.
And it's since I found that option years ago, because it used to only be like they do it like for a month and then they wouldn't have it for a year.
Yeah.
But now it's just they have it.
Gotcha.
But to this point of, I don't think I could eat a
Coney dog with
their regular cheese. Like without that,
well,
it's that much of a.
I haven't had Skyline since me and you last worked together.
3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So
I it's not one of my. I don't eat a lot of fast food to begin with, but
yeah,
I'm not going there.
That's just one of those things too, especially on the side of town where I live, where it happens to be. You go get their little Coney dog combo, and you can always, there's not 87 cars in line because they actually move traffic pretty well. It's like, well, this is the only place available, and I like their Coney dogs, so I don't get the pasta very often anymore because it's a to do. Like it's like you're taking it home. It's a sit down.
Yeah, I tell you another one that's underrated that I don't even know if there's any other ones other than in like Northwest Ohio is Captain D's is the shit, man.
You fucking can't get in.
No, you can't get in there. You can't. I mean, it takes forever.
I don't have time.
Yeah, your time is precious.
I got to be moving to get back home to lay on the couch.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't have time
to sit in my
10
car.
minutes for this shit.
Yeah, But yeah,
Let's take the fucking drop fat fish in a fucking deep fryer.
I didn't know they had draft beer in there until I actually went inside one time.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah, that's a sneaky little.
Yeah, it is.
Which you haven't been able to go inside for a long time, but
yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was always a sneaky. I can go get some fish and beer. And
beer,
yeah.
I did it the one day. I'm like, this is awesome. This is cool as shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, did you? I know you probably haven't because you like to wait for a couple more episodes to come out before you watch. Did you start the Game of Thrones spinoff?
Not yet. I just haven't had time.
I know you like to let them build up and then kind of watch them.
Because I obviously planned on watching it, and I'll probably have to get to it over the weekend.
Yeah.
It's just tough for me to make that commitment during the week.
Especially comes on at like 9. So.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
But it's one of those. I probably won't let it build up, mainly for the fact of
you'll hear about it on social media.
You not even just that, on the radio. Did you see that this did this? And it's like, hey, I understand. It's like, well, if you didn't watch it in the first day or so, man, it's on you. It's like, hey, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no. I
also have shit going on.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
But yeah, I plan on watching. I did watch my brother suggested on Apple, that Blackbird.
Oh, I heard it. Yeah, with Taron Egerton in it. Yeah. I don't have Apple, but I heard it's good.
Yeah, man, he didn't take steroids at all.
Yeah, he's fucking huge in it, isn't he? Yeah, that's what yeah.
So, like, you see him, like, the first time you see him, it's like, hey, pal, what'd you do before this role?
Well, rumor is he's Wolverine, so maybe he he got bulked. He started bulking
the guy
for that.
Because obviously it's based on a true story.
Yeah,
so
the
guy's a bigger, thicker fella.
Gotcha.
But it was like it's a good show.
Yeah,
and that was it Paul Walter Hauer, I think it's his name. The guy that played the security guard for the Atlanta bombing thing.
Ah, okay.
That guy.
Yeah.
He plays the serial killer.
Oh, okay.
And like, believe it.
Oh.
Like, goddamn. I mean, like, I feel like he might
kill me.
Yeah. Well, not me personally, because I'd fuck him up.
Yeah.
But somebody that you knew.
Yeah.
Or maybe not somebody you know, but somebody that somebody you know knows.
Yeah.
That are weak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good. And I'll tell you another one. I watched that Night Shift on Netflix with Jamie Foxx.
Oh God, I liked that.
People were shitting on it.
It was fun.
What was it, an hour and a half?
Yeah,
hour 40, whatever.
Quick,
it was like,
it got to the point. Had Snoop Dogg in it. It's like
it entertained me.
Yep.
I mean, now if Dave Franco wasn't in that movie,
it would have been rough. It would be rough. But Dave Franco's
there was
awesome.
just enough of Dave Franco that it was like,
the fact that he pees himself all the time just cracks my ass up every single time.
But that was like, well, everybody's been shitting on this, and I watched it. I'm like, it doesn't need to tell. I mean,
no, it's fun. It's a fun action movie.
That's what's his name's Las Vegas Zombie Gamblers.
Oh yeah,
should have been.
Yeah. That kind of.
Well, I mean, cut out 4 hours of it and just make it an hour and a half movie, and it would have been okay. But it's like, I can't have these far-fetched movies be this fucking long.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
that new Predator movie.
It was good.
I liked it.
I did. It was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun. So there's this guy who does like reviews like on TikTok.
Yeah,
this black dude. He's freaking hilarious in his reviews. He always comes out. He's like, if he was in the movie, it's his movie. Like, I mean, it could be like, he talk about like Will Ferrell, like his movie Wedding Crashers. He'll be like, oh, he was awesome in it. It was his movie. So he does that shit. He's like, if I like it, I give it a good score. He's talking about Prey. He goes, it was awesome. He goes, it was fun, action. He goes, I couldn't tell the Native Americans apart. I thought her brother got killed like 5 times. That's what he said. I was losing it. I'm like, oh my God. He's like, I thought, other than that, he's like, I thought it was a great movie. And then like cuts it off, it's TikTok videos, not much. But I'm like, good God.
And I seen it on TikTok. It was a clip off of something else, but I seen it, it's talking about, I think it was about the lady that was in the movie Big.
Okay.
And he goes, I never heard her. He's like, yeah, she's in that movie where that 40-year-old sleeps with that 10-year-old kid. like, fuck that.
That's funny.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That kind of. I mean, she didn't know, but
no. When you oversimplify shit, it's hilarious.
yeah, I love those when they do those movies, like for Toy Story about like a serial killer doing this. Like, oh, Toy Story.
Yeah. Oh man,
that was a depressing thing. I don't watch a lot of Disney stuff, but like I follow some movie things that are like movie magic or shit, just like behind the scenes stuff. When they start showing how half-assed Disney is when they make their fucking movies, of like 60% of this movie is just shit you took from another one.
Yeah,
like it's the same dance, it's the same scene, it's the same of like, I don't watch enough of them.
I mean, they're entertaining,
I understand that, but
2 to 10-year-olds.
But people fucking freak out over Disney stuff. I'm like, I came in my pants. But it's like they're just not doing it. I mean, not doing the work.
Not doing the work. Not enough for me to come in my pants, I tell you that much.
Well, I mean, fucking ringtone is one of them. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Whatever.
I know.
Don't tell me you haven't came to that song.
Probably one time when it may have rang during
when he was watching it as a kid.
Yeah, I love
this show.
Yeah, especially when the dad dies.
Mom, what's this? Maybe that was a bit too much. All right, moving on.
Yeah, football.
Yeah, football. Obviously.
A week from today, we have college football, I believe.
Yeah.
Thursday, right?
Today, I was tracking. It's obviously, super good idea to have the Rams and Bengals have fucking practice together.
Yeah, fucking Aaron Donald's trying to hit people with a helmet.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
People are like, he's getting suspended. It's like, it's fuck practice. That shit ain't happening. No. I mean, what are you talking about?
That's the one thing I don't like about Aaron Donald.
He
tries to start fights all the goddamn time. Like, all the goddamn time. Like, people are keying you, dude. Like, you're going to get doubled. You're going to have the attention. Like, you get the fuck over it.
And from everything that it said was like, it was totally on him.
I haven't seen a fight where it's not on him.
Yeah. But that was like Richard Sherman going, hey, who would have thought having the two teams that had, obviously a pretty close Super Bowl practice together 6 months later was going to be a problem.
Yeah, no shit. No shit. Yeah.
So, but that's every, I mean.
Yeah, there's fights.
Always.
You leave for the day and.
I don't know that there was a inner squad or whatever the hell you want to call that.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't have fights every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Every day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what it is.
You're fighting for a job, man.
But most of them hadn't came to the point of taking helmets off and.
Stupid.
Like, he needs to be suspended. Myles Garrett is like, well, calm down.
Calm down. There was another one. Oh, like the Panthers and the Patriots, I think, were getting into it too. I think.
They cancel practice every day.
Yeah.
That's over.
Yeah. Well, there's always the one guy who just takes it too fucking far.
But when you listen to it, I mean, like a lot of them, can't remember who it was today, said, hell, it might have been Cooper Kupp that said, hey, we get more from these practices than we do for any of these preseason games. This. Like, these are important, that they exist.
That's what Campbell says. Before they go, he's like, these mean more than the game. Yeah. He says that. He's like, these mean, he goes, I want to see what you got.
Yeah. This is a preseason game.
Mm-hmm. They don't play.
Yeah. That's what it was. We were talking about Hard Knocks. One of the first, obviously, the first time the Bengals were on.
With Chad Johnson and Hushmanzada and those guys. Is that Carson Palmer?
Carson Palmer, yep.
Yeah.
And, Chad Johnson there with Carson Palmer? I don't remember. when it, but it doesn't mean anything to the story. But, the first couple episodes, they're, this back when they still had fullbacks.
Yeah.
Like zoning in, like telling this kid's story, boom, boom, boom. And it's like, man, guy's fucking awesome. Like, he's going to, he's going to make the first round of cuts. They knock on the door, all dramatic. That guy opens the door. Hey, grab your playbook. Coach wants to talk to you. It's like...
Huh.
You built for 2 episodes. You've been like this guy. Yeah. And he's one of the first ones to get cut.
Yeah. Well, that's what this year. I think it's what they call him, like Rodrigo, like the big story bet on him. And I'm like, I feel like he's going to get cut. Like, he seems like their best linebacker, but I feel like, but they don't show any of the other linebackers.
Yeah, he's the best linebacker practicing with the threes.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was he drafted or non-drafted?
This is a 5th round pick, I think.
He makes team.
Special team guy.
You get one.
Yeah.
Because there's kind of a, when like vets talk about it, there's a, if you're drafted, obviously, first, second, third, fourth.
Yeah.
First, second, third, you're expected to be a starter.
Yeah.
Fourth, rotation. Fifth, sixth of, you get one. You get a year. You don't do it in a year because they got no money in you. And the guy's going to be a special teamer.
Yeah. Yeah. But I am so excited for every kind of football that there's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I get a little bit because obviously, Ohio State stuff starts showing up in the feed more. Obviously,
they're a week away almost.
Out.
Yeah.
But then it was obviously Desmond Howard always has shit to say about Ohio State, as he should.
It's his.
But it's just for some, it's like suggestions of like, and it's Ohio State fanboy page kind of thing. Yeah. And I'm an Ohio State fan, but these are the ones that are like just ridiculous to me. Because it was Desmond Howard. They were talking about the Heisman. And Desmond goes, I don't about C.J. Stroud being the favorite for the Heisman right now. I mean, as far as betting goes.
Yeah.
And he goes, that's not even, like, you can't even say that. He's like, because the current Heisman Trophy winner is the favorite until shit happens. I mean, like in the offseason, he can't not be the favorite. He's and that's all he said. He goes, as a Heisman winner and voter of the guy that won it this last year is still in school. Yeah. You can't have somebody ahead of him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In the offseason.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, he goes, Ohio State opens up against Notre Dame. That's a big game, week one. Okay, we'll talk. But he's like, in the off, you can't.
This is the quarterback from Alabama, right? He won it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, you can't. Bryce Young. He's like, C.J. Stroud can't be ahead or even on the same level as it because the guy just won it.
Yeah, exactly.
And in this page is like, this guy's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, no, he won the award. Like,
yeah, no, it's
and he's right.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, the Rams should be the favorite to win the Super Bowl. That's until it's
week 4 usually.
Yeah, exactly. That's just kind of how it goes.
That's just kind of what it is.
That's why Alabama's usually ranked number 1 to start the season. Yeah, I mean. They're either one
Ohio
or 2.
State's always in top 3, and they don't deserve it ever.
No.
Usually,
because
every year I think I was like, God, they'll be lucky to win 10 games.
Anytime they get voted number 1, it seems like they fucking lose the next week. So it's
well, and I always feel it's like, man, because it's one of those things of like you feel like I don't know how. Obviously, I live in Ohio, so I don't understand how other, you see hate from other fan bases. But it's one of those things. I don't know where that clicking's coming from, but that'll do it. Like when they was like, well, you got your Alabamas, your Clemsons, your Ohio States of like, it's like, hey man, we've only won in this playoff thing.
Yeah.
And we, it's like, why are we, because I think everybody else's fan base would love to be in contention every year. Whereas like our fan base is like, well, we're not Alabama. We're not winning it every other year. So it's not any good. It's like,
once you're kind of used to the standard of being in, the next standard is winning it every year or being in it every year. You know?
It's like we're like Michigan last year, pretty happy to get in. Like, that didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Like it's an embarrassment that Ohio State was in the national championship game 2 years ago. Oh, they didn't win. So it doesn't matter.
I just think it comes with your...
Yeah, it's just that weird thing of... But that's like oh, you got this, it's only over between these however many teams. Like,
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Seems like it. But now all this... I'm interested in the Georgia thing because it's been... Now it's like Clemson's been removed.
Yeah.
And now it's Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia of like...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, half their team's in the NFL right now, so let's... I'm sure they're going to be fine.
Oh yeah,
but it's like let's pump the brakes here because we got to see what's.
I mean, Clemson had one bad year. You know what I mean? Like, let's see that. Let's just see what it's like. I mean, the fucking quarterback was not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wasn't as up to par with the last 5 that they had, you know?
Well, and that's where they're trying to knock Dabo Swinney now because it's like, well, he hadn't won anything without a generational quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, well, most people don't. Alabama and Georgia didn't. I mean, but most of the time, you pretty good quarterback.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it works.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Yeah, that's kind of. And like Alabama doesn't have, you know, they had Tua and they have Mac. You know.
Yeah.
Like they're getting there too where they're having that. But they made up for it if they didn't have that guy of one, you couldn't score on the defense, and 2, all the guys that they were throwing to were open by 50 fucking yards.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they were top 10 draft picks in the NFL.
I mean, you look back, you had A.J. McCarron, one of the most winning quarterbacks in college football history. Then you go to like B.J. Sims. And that was the year that Ohio State beat him in the playoff game.
Yep.
Like, yeah, they didn't have a good quarterback.
Yeah.
They had a decent running back and an okay defense. Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's probably the time. And then, you know, Ohio State had just kind of had the right mesh of everything and a quarterback that could throw the ball really far down the field.
I do like that because that shows up the Zeke run, that whatever 80 yards or whatever it was. Those are like the two plays I like to watch. That and the Braxton spin move.
Yeah.
Just because it's like
amazing.
And the call too.
Yeah.
Is it Fowler?
Yeah,
at
I think
that point?
so, yeah.
Just spin move.
Yeah.
Like, but like the Zeke thing on the Alabama thing of just the way he hits the hole was massive.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people could have.
Spencer's fucking crack block on that.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a lot of, but the way he like it was side, and then boom, gone. Like, pretty sure I'd have to ask my brother, but I'm pretty sure I called that.
Yeah.
Like when they were, but it wasn't like called. What they were going to do is like, feels like an 85-yard touchdown. And then it was like, boom, and it happened. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah. It's, I'm so excited. Not even just to watch Ohio State. You know, it's just excited for football to be back on TV, man. Just, been a long time. It felt longer for some reason. It just felt like it was a longer off season than what it usually is. And
that is the weird thing because to me it feels like the summer flew by, but it seems like a long time since football.
Yeah,
which is, you know, it's been less than like 6 months.
Yeah,
which is like, hey, you know,
when I
got high hopes for the XFL when they come back. Give us another month and a half or whatever the hell
whatever
it is
going to be.
USFL can go fuck yourself.
You guys suck.
Hey, we got this Pittsburgh team. No, you got another Alabama team because all of you are playing there. You don't have cities.
Oh man,
let the kid have pizza.
Yeah, I just I think the NFL is going to be so interesting.
I don't understand, and I know at some point in time we'll do our picks for the divisions and stuff. I figured we're going to do divisions this week.
Yeah, we can.
And then next week, we'll do the preseason playoff because that'll be next week when we record because week 1 will start, that night.
Yeah, next Thursday, yeah.
And we'll do the pick
No,
through.
not next Thursday, 2 Thursdays.
Is it 2 Thursdays?
Yeah.
Next week's college.
Yeah.
So next week, we'll do here's our playoff scenarios, here's our winners.
Yep.
And then, I don't know if we'll pick, did we pick every team's record last year?
Ooh, I don't think so.
I feel like that's something we should have kept track of if we did.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
Maybe we did. Or maybe we didn't.
I think we just did divisions. Or we did like top 4 or whatever. We did the division winners.
Division winners, okay. Going to be tough. But the second one of like doing the preseason playoff picks of like how do you pick that? The AFC is legitimately 12 to 13 teams deep.
Yeah.
You got to make a point of why this team isn't going to make it.
Yeah. Just a guess at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
I mean, you can keep the Patriots out if you feel like it because everybody says they suck, apparently.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're going to be okay.
They're okay. Feel like that's just, there's a winning, you know what I mean? There's always a confidence when you just, when you're used to winning as a team, you know?
Yeah. That's one of those weird things, too, of like listening to, usually on my way home or whatever, ESPN radio.
Yeah.
People having arguments, because it's different for me, of I don't know, man. They got the Bengals ranked 5th behind the Chiefs. Feel like they should be in front of them,
Yeah.
of like people on the radio having that argument, like, oh, this doesn't sound right that the Bengals should be.
Yeah.
That top 5. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like, shut up. Yeah.
Even when they were winning 12 games a year, it was still.
Yeah, it's still odd. No, I know what you mean. And it's, like you said, the AFC's loaded. The NFC, I feel like it's just as crazy because you don't know.
Yeah, it's a little more open.
A little bit more open, and that's the crazy part. It's like, who you going to pick then?
I can tell you one team that I'm not picking.
Yeah, Cowboys.
People just like, I don't know. I think they got it.
No.
It's like, no, they're terrible.
They are terrible.
Their quarterback is horrendous.
Yeah.
He is not.
He's gotten worse since his rookie year. I thought, okay, yeah, I think he's got it. And then he's like, you've just gotten progressively worse.
It's like, well, they're down fucking 30 in the second half, and he throws the ball 55 times a game. I mean.
Yeah, he's going to have some yardage there, guys.
But they got rid of their number 1 receiver and didn't replace him.
Well.
And half their offensive line doesn't play anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And Zeke is as big as us.
And then Jerry Jones going, we feel good with that running game with Zeke. And then it was like, well, it's 2022, Jerry.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
you're going to have something else.
Probably going to need to throw that football.
Uh-huh.
Because still the NFL, they're going to, like a good,
mm-hmm.
It's still kind of a big deal when a running back gets 100 yards.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can have a great game.
Like 87 yards running. Yeah.
I mean, like, they'll you get Derrick Henry and you got Jonathan Taylor right now.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, it's.
I mean, those guys are just freaks in general, so they're going to get theirs. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy that it is still hard to get 100 yards rushing.
Yeah, they're going to shut it down. I mean, and then shut it down to a point of like, you're going to have to throw the ball.
Yeah.
And I don't think Dak can.
Not well.
At all. He's pretty terrible. I still, people,
Oh, yeah.
When I said that now, before the Cleveland thing and everything, that Dallas should trade Dak for Deshaun.
Yeah.
When this first started of like, you throw out the 24, wiener touching incidents.
Mm-hmm.
Still an upgrade.
Yeah.
And people don't think that. It's like,
no,
Dak isn't.
Yeah. You wanna pick division winners?
Sure. Let's do that.
I'll type it out as we go.
I got to ask you a question while you're getting stuff ready.
Yeah.
I had this the other day. And I asked this question because it was like the first time that I can remember it ever happened. But I fell asleep for a little afternoon nap before I woke up to go to bed.
Yeah.
But, it was like hour and a half.
Uh-huh.
Full on dream during a nap.
Nice.
Like, I don't know that I've
ever done that.
Like, is
lately? No,
and I'm talking like hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like, not like, hey, I fell asleep in the afternoon for 6 hours.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But it was like to get into a dream, and then
must just fucking passed out then.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if I call them dreams. I'm in that half awake, half asleep where I hear everything around me.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if my mind just kind of puts something on. You know what I mean? So I have like one of those dreams.
Well, this was a full on dream because I jumped awake.
No, okay.
It was one that like or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. No,
don't bite.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was a vampire dream.
Yeah.
Straight out of the gutter, man. But it was one of those things. I don't know that I've ever taken a mid-afternoon nap and had a full-fledged dream.
No, it is. That's different. I don't know if I don't remember last time I actually take a nap.
Yeah. Well, you've got kids.
Yeah.
And
even when they nap, I'm just like, peace.
Well, it's kind of gotten like my day is like wake up, go to work,
come home,
take a nap, get up, grab something to eat, go to bed. That's kind of been my last month.
Yeah.
Of like, and it's only the first time it's happened. And I've got a lot of experience, and it just,
it's probably weird.
Yeah. A little weird.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to start in the NFC first?
Yeah.
Since both our teams are in the AFC, we might as well wait for that.
So let's start with the South, the NFC South.
Okay.
All right. So you have the Panthers, Falcons, Saints, Bucks.
This is a fucking no-brainer. It's Panthers.
Yeah.
It's Baker Mayfield led Panthers. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go with the Bucks.
Okay.
Because I don't know what the Saints are going to be.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think that the Saints could probably surprise some people just because, I mean, it doesn't seem like Kamara's getting anything. I think he's got like 2-game suspension or something like that.
Yeah.
From his beating that person to death. And then...
Did that guy die?
I don't know.
Oh.
Michael Thomas. It seems like Olave's a dude in camp from the videos that I've seen, but they only show highlights.
Yeah. Landry.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like they have weapons. Jameis played well before he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're a playoff
Probably
team.
a playoff team.
I just don't know about winning the division.
No, I'm going to stick with the Bucks too, just because they've won it in the past. I mean, it's kind of the same when we talked about. They're probably the favorites.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And he's got weapons.
Yeah, still.
And at some point in time, Gronk's coming back.
Yeah, and they signed Julio. Because they can.
And he seems like he's okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go with the West. So you got the Niners, Rams, Seahawks, and the
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Yes, Cardinals.
It's
a fun one.
Yeah. I don't want to do this because I want to go a different route.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to say the 49ers, but the Trey Lance thing is like, you just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go with the Rams win that division.
Mm-hmm.
But like a very close second, I think the 49ers. Just because their whole team is good, and I have zero faith. Cardinals are kind of like how the Bengals were in the playoffs of like, hey, you're going to have to win one of these games for me to think something of like, hey, you're going to have to win in the month of December before I pick you to win your division.
Yep.
I mean, you're just going to have to.
I'm going with the Niners because I think they're going to be one of the teams who get progressively better as the season goes on.
Yeah.
So, and their defense is still pretty solid.
Yeah,
pretty solid. I think Trey Lance will figure it out. I mean, they don't have really the quarterbacks to do a whole hell of a lot.
No.
So
ask him to throw it 20, 25 times.
And
a game.
I think the Rams, don't get me wrong, Stafford's awesome, and what they have is great. I just think that kind of like the last time they went to the Super Bowl, they figured it out, and then he switched some stuff up. It's like, okay, well, maybe they just had their nice run there, and so I'm gonna go with the 49ers. That way we can kind of keep it a little different.
Now, can I say something about how you like bothered me a little bit here?
Yeah, go ahead.
The fact that you went south and then to the west, that you didn't go east, south, north, west, bothers me.
Okay, well, you could have said something.
Because it goes, that's how it kind of moves.
When the next team that I saw was the Niners.
Yeah.
So that's why I went
it's
west.
fine. I mean, it's your world.
Yeah.
But it just like, in my mind of like, why would we not go the way it works across the country?
Because I saw the Niners next.
I mean, this is shit that I have to deal with.
Well, what direction do you want to go next?
Well, we're fucking free for all now. Might as well go, who's going to win the ACC?
All right, so let's go with the East.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go back across the country here.
Just skip over that fucking center part.
Yep.
All right. For me,
is it just the Eagles?
I think this is a very easy one.
Yeah.
I think it's the Eagles, and I think second place is the Commanders.
Okay.
Is that their name?
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for the Giants, I would pick Dallas to finish last.
Yeah, no,
but the Giants are just.
I think the Eagles are the front runner. Yeah. I mean, they
got a squad.
Yeah, that seems fun. Like, I mean,
now it's hey, there's a lot of shit around this. Like Jalen, you got to have a big year.
This is now your year that we draft a quarterback or we sign. You know what I mean? This is your prove it year almost. Like your excuse the first year was we threw you in halfway through the season. You didn't have anybody. Last year, new head coach, new system. Didn't have a lot. Now you got guys.
Weapons.
Defense. Ready to go.
This is we're going to sign you long term or we're finding another guy.
Yep. No, I agree. And then let's go to the AFC now. No, just kidding. Let's go to the North.
Which we didn't really need to go to the North. But
no, I think we both probably picked the Bears.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I mean, Justin Fields looked good. I mean,
they signed nobody to protect him, but
yeah. It's like, what was that? I mean, that stat, whatever the game he played where he had like 7 dropbacks.
Yeah.
And like the average time was like 1.1 second of like, this is a fucking preseason game. And you can't, like, the guys that are rushing aren't going to be on the team, probably.
Nope. And you can't protect this guy.
Didn't get him any weapons.
Nope.
Lost the weapon.
Lost him. Your best option is that Mooney guy, and he's like $150.
And everybody is like, hey, man, Justin Fields looking good. I'm like, fucking how?
How can he look good?
I mean, like, his career is over.
Oh, 100% it's over.
Like, he'll never be.
No.
Because he's going to, unless for some reason they have some drastic shit happen, if the franchise is doing what the franchise is doing, they have him for 7 years.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's only 5 years. Yeah, they can franchise tag him twice.
Yeah.
Like, then you're Mitchell Trubisky of like, you don't get another, like he's getting a chance in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably. But like, you just don't, I mean, like they just ruin your career of like, you don't, you can't do, it's like,
no,
your
done.
career's over.
Done. Yeah, I don't know.
Same thing you say like a Trevor Lawrence of like,
yeah.
Hey, like, it seems like he's a guy. But if they don't turn it around the next year or two, like it's
not.
Like,
he's
bust.
Done. Yeah.
Like, well, but
and
the franchise
then everybody
terrible.
has written him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's trying to quarterback the first however many games with a finger in his butthole.
Figured he'd throw better.
Coach just trying to practice.
Yeah. Coach, get away from me. I'm trying to throw the ball. Sorry.
Do you have to put it in there? But obviously it's Packers.
Okay. Now, I do think that the Vikings can have a chance just because I want to see what Aaron Rodgers does with new receivers because he hates rookie receivers. That's just a thing that we know watching him have rookie receivers before. Yeah. I mean, other than Devontae Adams, who's just a freak at the position. Yeah. He's never really gotten along with a new one. Right. That's why they brought Randall Cobb back because we had a familiar guy. Yeah. So I want to see how he does with that. And I don't know. I mean,
it's still one of those things of like, obviously, I always liked Minnesota. I still do. I mean, the Lions have came above it, obviously, because Dan Campbell. But you still go out of like, hey, they got a bit of a squad there.
Yeah, they're good.
But the new GM said the quarterback's piece of shit. Basically, he's like, man, we got some people. I mean, the fucking quarterback sucks. Basically,
yeah, but we got some weapons around him.
Hey, maybe tone that down.
Kirk Cousins is quietly good.
Very good.
Yes. He's not going to do anything to lose you the football game. Now he does make stupid shit, but
everybody does.
Yeah. He's not fucking Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. He's going to make fucking mistakes.
Yeah. And those guys do too.
Yeah. Yeah.
The double-digit interceptions all the time.
I mean, I would watch the Vikings. I think they could make a nice little run there. What in the AFC? Which one do you want to start with? And you tell me what direction you want to go so I don't make you cringe.
Well, I mean, you go east to west. I mean,
just tell me what you want. Okay.
I just said it.
So you want to start with the east?
Yes.
Okay, and then we'll go to the west.
Yeah. No, east to. So you
want to go east, north, west, south?
No, you go east. God damn it! You go fucking east, south, north, west.
Okay. All right. AFC
so what do you
East.
think about the Broncos?
The AFC East. I mean,
it's
Jets. I mean, I mean, they don't have their quarterback because he tried to slide and fell.
Nah, he stuck his foot in the ground to make a move. The MCL said,
Nope. Sorry, sir.
It's like, well, how do you... That is I've never had a bone bruise. I don't know. I mean, I know you've had some knee issues before. Yeah. I don't know if you've had one.
No, I never had a bone bruise. I mean, it's
very common with an MCL that you're basically your two bones just whacked together.
But yeah.
But they say that is a motherfucker.
I bet it hurts like a bitch.
Not the MCL.
No.
The bone bruise of like, it'll go away sometime.
Yeah, I mean, he'll put like that that shin pad over it probably whenever he's time to play because it's probably not going to be fully...
Because I think they said they just trimmed it, that it wasn't a full...
No, I almost say
it's more... The bone bruise was more of the
issue. And
But yeah, that's...
Yeah. Then he's just going to go bang your mom.
Can't do his move now. I like to bring it in from the right, and I don't have my plant leg.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
You have to get up on top. Get on top.
Get on up.
Obviously, the Bills are going to run away with that division.
By far. By far. If they lose a division game, I will be shocked.
Yeah.
I don't even think the Patriots can get them once.
I don't think they will.
Dolphins could potentially, if it's early in the season.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I'll tell you the thing, too, of like, obviously, because I heard some interviews with, on my way over here, with, is it Mike McDaniel?
Yeah.
The fact that he has every day after practice has to defend Tua.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
I was never a Tua fan, but I fucking am now.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, this guy fucking sucks. You think we ought to do this? Is he going to be? It's like, well, his first year was weird.
Yeah, because they had a fucking closer to come in.
Yeah. Of like, they gave him the team when the team was actually winning, when he should have just been staying back behind Fitzmagic.
That's it.
No reason for him
to come in. No.
Yeah. And then it's like, okay, a second year. Now it's a new coach of like, hey, can we not? I mean, I understand the guy was drafted high. But everybody's fucking jerking off Justin Herbert, and he hadn't done hadn't done anything.
No.
He's the greatest there is. It's like,
because he throws the ball far. That's it.
To a playoff fucking game.
No, he didn't.
I said make it 2-1.
Yeah.
You haven't done anything.
No, you haven't done anything. No, I'm going Bills. Miami could catch him early.
I think Miami can win 9 games.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, now if they somehow the Bills didn't win 10,
Yeah. Okay, so let's go with the South then.
Yeah.
The South. I think, I know that they like to find ways to lose, but I think I'm going to pick the Colts.
Yeah, I think we're going to pick the same teams on every one, because I think the division winners are kind of obvious until probably the next one. When the next two. Yeah. Which is why, we do it in this route, because that's the two that could be different. Yeah, I think the Colts are interested. I still think Matt Ryan has a noodle arm. Yeah. And they don't have any receivers.
Yeah. They help.
But their defense is really fucking good.
So you are pissed at Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Blame him for everything. And so then you trade him, sign Matt Ryan, and give him the exact same weapons Carson Wentz had and expect a different result.
My expectation of Matt Ryan would be we're just going to run the ball.
Yeah.
Where it seemed like coming out of, from the Hard Knock stuff seemed like a lot of reporting of like Carson Wentz was checking out of runs.
Oh, to pass.
Late and get to pass.
Okay.
Of like, well, we didn't have this look, so I checked to this. Like, well, you're a 50-50 guy.
Yeah.
This guy's pretty good, so we got this many downs to get that far. So do that.
But the fact that they would lose games that they had no business even losing, or
what was it? And then they lost to Tampa.
Yeah, that game. Oh, run the fucking ball.
Yeah,
that's it.
Guy's got like 160 yards rushing, and I think that's one they're talking about where he's checking out a run plays the pass of like, hey, the game is over.
Yeah, just run the fucking ball. You need like 2 first downs. That's it. Yeah, and that would be the only reason that Matt Ryan would be a little bit more successful is he's smart enough to know that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be in the right play.
Mm-hmm. All right, sir. The North.
Ravens.
Okay. I like where your head's at. I really do. I think the Ravens have to win the division for Lamar to get the number that he's asking for.
Oh, yeah.
Because they offered him basically the same money as Kyler. And he said no.
Yeah. Good for him.
Yeah. I mean,
it's only as long as
I have an MVP. Why does Kyler get more than me?
Yeah. His deal, every year he gets a raise.
Yeah.
He can play out his contract, and they can tag him twice, and then he's going to be making $58 million a year.
Yeah.
Hey, we can wait all the fucking time we want as long as I don't blow both my legs out.
Yep.
Which, can happen, but he doesn't take many hits.
Yeah,
he really doesn't.
Yep.
But that's more of a non-contact stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, hey, that was the same thing we talked about with Dak and Jerry of like, hey, you should have signed him a year ago, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to do this because, it's a bit much.
Yep.
It's like, it's more expensive next year.
Mm-hmm.
And the year after that, it's going to be more expensive.
Yep. I'm going to go different because you took mine. That way we don't have the same. I was going Ravens all the way because I feel the same way. Lamar is going to go out. I think he's going to ball out. You have a whole healthy team now.
Yeah, you have your running backs back.
Yeah, all of them.
That's kind of a big deal.
You have your whole secondary back.
I think people forget about how many people were injured on that team.
Fucking even Lamar was injured. Tyler Huntley played a lot of the later in the league. I'm going to go with the Steelers.
Ooh.
I don't think
you could bet in Ohio.
Yeah. I
so
don't.
Like 1,000.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think Pickett or Trubisky can play as bad as Big Ben did last year, and they still made the playoffs.
They can move.
Yeah.
He could not.
He couldn't move. I think you have a running back that's pretty good. He's got a year under his belt. You have a new revamped offensive line. Apparently the Pickens guy and the other receiver they drafted have just been freaks in camp from the stuff I've read on Twitter. You already have Deontay Johnson or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think that they could surprise some people. They really do.
Yeah, they're going to be.
And it's Mike Tomlin hasn't had a losing season.
They're going to win 9 games.
That's what I mean.
They're going to win 9 or 10 games.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to pick the Steelers. I think that they would surprise some people. Again, I don't think Pickett or Trubisky, whoever wins that job, because fucking Rudolph's not going to win the job.
Yeah. I can't imagine he'll be on the. I mean, I don't think they're going to keep 3.
No, Rudolph played with the third stringers.
Yeah.
The other night. I don't think you have him. He's been in the system.
You drafted a guy in the first round. He's your future.
Yeah.
And you paid a guy.
Yeah. Yep. So I think he's gone.
And they're similar styled, like they can move, and Mason Rudolph's more of a Big Ben style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just don't
Couldn't even dodge that helmet.
Yeah. I really don't think that they can play any worse than Ben did last year. The defense is the same. I think they're going to be. I think they're going to be fine.
Yeah. Now here's one thing that I would like to see happen.
Mm-hmm.
Had to get some dew in me for this take.
Okay.
People didn't hear that, but it was satisfying.
I love that.
Yeah. But the Browns.
Yeah.
Whatever anybody feels about Deshaun Watson, I'd give 2 shits. Did he do some bad shit? Probably.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, and he's going to serve his time.
Yeah, whatever. I don't like what Cleveland did to Baker.
Yeah.
I'm a bigger Baker fan than it's like, well, the guy was hurt all of last year, so you could take that and just throw that away.
Mm-hmm.
Won a playoff game in your rival's stadium.
By 2-3 scores.
Yeah. First playoff win in however long.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope in the first 12 weeks that Jacoby Brissett leads into like a 9-3 record. Just to see them.
Yeah.
We gotta play fucking of like just you get and then miss the playoffs.
Yeah.
Of like
yeah.
He had a guy that was 9-3 playing really well. Team was looking good, doing this, and then you switched it up.
We went 9-8, didn't make it.
Yeah, didn't make it. Of like, and you ran another guy out of town.
Yeah. No,
now granted they have to play him when he's available.
Oh yeah.
I mean
he's making.
But I just
money.
want that.
No, I know what you mean.
Or 10-2 because they got to lose to the Bengals because they played them at least once.
Well, the Bengals haven't beat them since Burrow's been there. So
no.
Well, goes to the Super Bowl.
He's only played him twice.
Yeah, I know. But he goes to the Super Bowl.
Actually, he's only played him once because he didn't play the second game.
No.
That was my favorite thing too. Of like when from Mahomes, he did that like fade away through, hit the crossbar. It's like the thing was like, what can't Patrick Mahomes do? It's like beat Joe Burrow.
Yeah, beat the Bengals. Yeah,
but that's kind of my. I like Jacoby Brissett too. I mean, is he a superstar? No, but he can run an offense, especially that offense.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the one thing I did hear is that Bart Scott was talking about Cleveland in the running game, and he was talking about the running backs.
Yeah,
and he got tongue twisted and confused them, and he combined their names.
Oh yeah,
and said, "Well, you got Kareem Chubb." I laughed for like 5 minutes. Like, is that like a fucking porn star?
Yeah.
That's a Kareem Chubb.
It's good.
I like it.
Yeah. You're going to be successful when you have that offensive line and those two dudes running the football.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to have them run the fucking football. Don't do what you did last year.
You got to have a guy that can throw the ball 20 times.
Yep. You have Amari Cooper.
Maybe complete 14 of them and don't turn it over.
Yep. So So we go out to the West now. What are you staring at me like that for?
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you mean? I was like, I've hit all the other divisions. There's only one left.
There's got to be another one. We got to add more teams, man.
Go out to the West.
Got to do it, man.
Out West.
I never get that down.
Yeah.
I'll let you go first since it's your division.
Okay. I think it's the Chiefs until they prove they can't win it. They lost a lot.
Yeah.
All right. I still don't know if Derek Carr can win that many games. I like Derek Carr.
Yep.
I think he's going to get into the point where he's got so many people to throw to now that he's not going to know who to throw the ball to. You know what I mean? Because Renfro is awesome.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of guys talk about it. He's just a different dude. He's awesome. Devontae's Devontae.
Yep.
You still have Hunter Waller.
Or Darren.
Yeah, sorry. Darren Waller. Hunter Renfro, Darren Waller, whatever.
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah. Running back's okay. I mean, the dude from Alabama, good. I don't know. It seems too good of a situation. The defense is stacked.
Yeah.
New coach, it seems like it's almost too good of a situation.
Yeah.
For it to be good. Same thing with the Chargers. The Chargers always find fucking ways to lose. I don't believe in the Chargers yet.
Yeah. That's same way. Now I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Okay.
Winning it. But I have the same thought on the chart. Like I could honestly, I don't think they will.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see the Chargers winning like 7 games.
Yeah.
They
always.
I don't know
It doesn't
why.
matter who's the coach. Even when Schottenheimer was there, they always found ways to lose fucking games they shouldn't have.
Well, yeah, they that was they went 14-2.
Yeah.
First round of the playoffs. Hey, they got beat by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Of like
what the fuck?
What?
You got beat by the Jets and Mark Sanchez 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
With Phillip Rivers and all those fucking weapons.
Yeah.
LT, Vincent Jackson, Antonio Gates, all those fucking dudes.
Now, I'm not, obviously I'm saying that stuff about Herbert earlier. I'm a big believer in Justin Herbert. I think he's going to be good, but like,
do something.
Let's pump the brakes a sec and let him.
I think that division, I think all 4 teams can win 9 games.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do. My team, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Well, there's
so much hype around Russ, and, they got some okay other guys. Running game, the one rookie last year, he's a pretty good running back. He just fucking bounces off people. The defense seems more fresh and younger and ready to go, but you don't know what the hell you're going to get. Russ sucks in the back half of the year.
Well, that would be my thing, and this is, no will toward Russ.
Yeah, oh no, never.
But just the division that he's in of like, it's the let Russ cook, superstar of like, I think he's the worst quarterback in the division. I think so.
I mean, of what?
Because I like Derek Carr a lot.
Yeah.
I know people kind of shit on him because I don't know why.
He's easy target.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
he is. It's
super
the Raiders.
Nice guy,
it's the Raiders.
And he's a good dude.
Yeah.
I mean, but like he can play.
He can. I also think he's shit at the same time.
Yeah.
It's just, he seems like he's always like that step behind almost sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, oh, he should have thrown it now.
Gotcha.
Or he should have thrown it then, or I always feel like I wouldn't trust him when the game's on the line. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I think there's always there's just something about him that is just like, maybe not.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that Russ has, I think him and Mahomes are kind of in the same deal, is Russ played in a hellacious division for a long time.
Yeah.
So that benefits him. Mahomes is used to winning that division, and he's just talented as shit.
Yeah.
But Mahomes is going to take a step back when you don't have that fucking deep ball anymore, or when you don't scramble around and there's not some dude just sitting in the back of the end zone 30 yards down the field.
Oh, man. Who was it? I was reading an article. Obviously, it's unnamed, front office personnel of like where they was ranking quarterbacks or whatever, and they're talking about it of when it comes to
Mahomes?
Patrick.
Yeah.
He goes, he's not at the level that you guys think he's at. It's like, if you watch the game, if his first read's not open, he just starts running around
until somebody gets open.
He said, and then he pointed out the 2 Bengals games. He goes, that's exactly how Cincinnati beat him the last 2. They took away his first read.
Yeah.
And they didn't score in the second half of.
No, and
that's a big.
I agree with that 100%.
And now you take this guy that kind of always gets open away.
Yeah, and
replace him with a slot.
And then in your division now, each team has 2 pass rushers
Yeah.
that are going to set an edge and are good at
Yeah.
it. They're not rookies. They
Yeah.
know what they're doing. So I think he's going to take a step back. Now he's still going to do well because he's still a very talented person.
Yeah.
And they still run all kinds of shit. And you still have fucking Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
He's amazing. So that's why I say Chiefs, because they got to prove that they're taking a step
Somebody
back
beat
and
'em,
somebody's got to beat them. But I think I like Derek Carr. I'm the same way with you. I like him. I think he does a good job, but I also feel like there's just those instances where I'm like, I don't know if he's the guy.
I feel like this would be a year for him to start out like 8-2 and get fucking hurt.
Yeah. Kind of like
it was like
when they went to the playoffs that year.
People forget like he was the MVP.
Oh yeah.
And then boom.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. And then Herbert, I think Herbert is good. I think he's got awesome weapons around him. That defense is fucking awesome. All the dudes they have there now. And again, it's just must be a curse or whatever, but they always seem to find a fucking way to lose.
Show me.
Yeah, but just show me that show me you can get them over the hump.
Yeah.
Out of you.
Yeah.
Because you haven't had Breeze, Rivers. You haven't had those guys couldn't get them over that hump of fucking up.
Yeah.
And they're really good quarterbacks.
Yep.
Just show me that you can get them. You can overcome all the other mistakes that may happen. And then the Broncos, I don't know what the hell to think of the Broncos.
I think you're going to see a Seattle type thing where they come out and then at the end they kind of peter out late.
The only thing that I don't know if they peter out late because I think it's going to be a different style of offense, and I think he's going to actually have Russ run the football.
You're going to let Russ cook.
I don't know. I hope not.
That's what's happening.
Probably. You're probably right. I
hope
not.
It's just going to be massive numbers, and then it just starts falling off a cliff when he gets tired at the end of the year.
Yeah. I want, as a fan, you have the 2 running backs, and they're a good tandem.
Yeah.
I mean, Melvin Gordon is not a stud, but he's capable.
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed like if one had a bad game, the other one, took over. It just seems like when you have a tandem, that happens a lot. That's why I think they were in the success that they had. I mean, you had Teddy Bridgewater. That's what made him better. I don't know. I just don't know what to think of him.
Yeah. Not like my Russ take on that is, and this isn't propping a guy up because I don't like Drew Brees at all. He seems like a dick.
Yeah, he does a little bit. Yeah.
Of like, look at me kind of.
With that scar.
Yeah. But like for the Russell Wilson side to say, hey, man, recognize that you're not Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Like, because Drew just had this thing where, hey, he could throw the ball 50 times a game all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And, like, his arm was
good.
He just had that. He had zip on. I mean, it just was there.
Yep.
And, like, you can visibly see of Russ throwing at 35 a game.
Yeah.
And at the end of the year, it's like, man, it doesn't seem like it's coming out anymore.
I don't know if it's 30. I'm just going based off of the coach.
Yeah.
When he was in Jacksonville, don't get me wrong, Blake Bortles, but they didn't throw the ball 35 times a game. Rodgers even didn't throw it 35 times a game. So I really feel like 25 to 28 times I think is probably the number.
Well, and that's kind of been my thing with Russ is the rah-rah team guy.
Yeah.
But it's always seemed like it was a me guy of like I 100% could see Aaron Rodgers saying, hey, if 24 times a game and we were winning, okay.
Yeah.
24 times a game and winning, I don't think it's good enough for Russ. I think it's got to be 30.
Yeah.
I know what you're
saying. It seems like that's what he wants it. He wants him to be the bad part is he doesn't understand that he's the focal point no matter what happens.
Yeah.
You can throw the ball 24 times a game and you're still going to get your attention that you need.
However you win.
Yeah. I also worry about, I don't remember the last time he's played 16 games, 17 games now.
Yeah. When he made, that was funny when whatever his little finger thing was last year. He's going to miss this. He's got this. He's been playing through it, but he just can't.
Yeah.
And then takes that time off. And then the next week it happens to another quarterback and he just fucking powered through it and played the rest of the season. I'm like, all right, well, this seemed like...
he didn't want to fucking play there anymore.
Yeah, he didn't want to be there.
And hopefully that's a new place, new spark. Something may change. Who knows? But yeah, I just don't know what to think of the Broncos. So to me, it's the Chiefs until somebody proves them out.
And that's understandable. That was another weird thing, too, when they're talking with, what's his name that's in Green Bay? that came from the Chiefs, a receiver, when he said about,
Valdez
Rodgers is, Patrick, everybody treated it like he was shitting all
Sammy
over.
Watkins,
Yeah, he's like shitting all over Patrick Mahomes. Like,
no.
It's been in the league 5 years. Aaron Rodgers has been doing it for fucking almost 20 or whatever. Of like, can we pump the brakes on the gold jacket? Like, he'll make the Hall of Fame, but you're trying to put him up with the guy that a lot of people say, hey, this might be the best ball thrower ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
if we're not talking Super Bowl rings, it's the most talented quarterback.
Yeah.
By far.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not, I don't know that there's an argument to that.
Probably not. No.
But it's like, Sammy's shitting all over. It's like,
no.
Nope.
Not at all. He even said he's really talented. But this is Aaron Rodgers, man. He's been doing it for a long time.
They'd say that too about, like the cheetah down there going, because I seen a lot of him retweeted something the other day. It's like, I'm so mad that he switched up and left us. And he's like, he responded as like, hey, I didn't leave you guys. They sent me out of town. It wasn't my choice.
Yeah. Well, I hate it too when they make the narrative of like Tyreek's like, oh, he throws a great ball or something. It's like, he hates Patrick Mahomes. Like, no, he's propping up his quarterback.
He doesn't play for them anymore.
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't have to have it. Yeah, just chill. Call me fucking Jets. Not everything's a fucking story. Yeah. He's building up his teammate.
And God forbid Patrick Mahomes ever do anything wrong.
Oh, I know it.
It gets to the point, and I get this way of like when people start elevating somebody so much, it's like, well, fuck this guy then.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not even the guy's fault.
Yeah, it's just like,
because he doesn't say shit.
You don't think that this is he's the greatest to ever do it. It's like,
I don't.
I mean, he was 2 years ago. He was Tom Brady. It was like, oh, Patrick Mahomes, he's probably going to win 9. Like, well, he's got 1.
Yep, and he hasn't been back since.
Yeah.
No, wait.
No.
Yeah, when he won 1, they went back the next year and got beat by Tom. Yeah. So we went back to back, and then only got 1. But
in their mind, like he should win it every year, and he's going to have like like the Tom Brady thing, like not going to happen again.
No, it doesn't happen.
Patriots thing, not going to happen again.
No,
it's just not. I mean,
nope.
And now there's some dudes in that AFC.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Well, let's just. I mean, take a look at that. Like the Bills are just as talented as any other team in the league. They're not getting there. Josh Allen is a top 5 quarterback. They're not getting there. Their defense is a top 5 defense. They're not getting there. It's a football game. That's why we love it, because the best teams can get beat.
That's one of those things of like after this year, like with Josh Allen, like the strides he's made over the last 2.
Yeah.
Not saying he's going to make a huge one this year, because at some point it's just a little incremental. Like if he's 1% better, you're going to tell me Patrick Mahomes better than Josh Allen?
Yeah, no.
Because he's not. He's
not.
just not.
No, Mahomes has a ring because of bad play calling by the Niners.
Yeah, and a missed pass. Yep. And I like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, me too. I don't think it's
fun to watch.
Yeah.
But then it also gets like, look at this no-look pass. Like, you fucking like Rodgers and Matthew Stafford been doing that shit for 15 years.
Yeah. The best pass I ever saw was the year after Denver won the Super Bowl. They're beating the Chiefs. The Chiefs are driving to win. It's 4th and like 5, and Mahomes is getting chased down by Von Miller, and Miller has his right, he's grabbing, and he has to switch to his left, and then like just that was more impressive than any of the stupid ass no look passes that he throws.
There's one video that was taken from behind, and I've seen it on Twitter or something once, and this was from like a year or 2 years ago of. In like ground, like the sky cam had dropped down to where it was like just above him. He is rolling left.
Yeah.
And there's a crosser coming with him. And he, obviously he has to turn his body to throw it. And it's kind of this sidearm, whatever he could get on it. It just, because it's one that shows you the lead that you have to.
Yeah.
It's like he throws this ball like fucking 18 yards in front of this fucking crossing route. Like there's a line, like he throws it just left of a linebacker. And his receiver's like 10 yards away from and watching that mesh up just off the linebacker, and that guy catches it in stride of like, because you don't get that view very often where you actually see a crossing route of how far. Like he lets that thing go, throwing it to the numbers when the guy's still at the hash mark of like,
like, oh god,
the processing that takes of like, this guy's really fast, and if I throw it now, that I mean,
he's gonna catch it. Yeah, no,
like all that
crazy
shit that just happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but but to me, I think it's the Chiefs until somebody can prove it otherwise.
But I just like to believe in the Raiders.
No, I know, and
because Mark Davis deserves it.
But that roster, that West on paper is fantastic.
Yeah,
those 4 teams on the rosters are fantastic.
What if they all walked out and just shit the bed?
Yeah,
I was just like. Like, what if not having Tyreek Hill makes it to where they only score like average 15 points a game?
Yeah.
Of like, what the fuck? The greatest thing, we can talk about the fight after, but bringing in Dana White into the NFL.
Yeah.
About saying how, hey, like, I had it done deal of like for Tom Brady and Gronk to come to Vegas.
Oh, really?
You didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, he was on to play when he was a free agent.
Oh, really?
Remember at a UFC fight when Tom Brady was talking to...
Yeah.
So ESPN signed a deal with Gronk.
Mm-hmm.
So during this UFC event, they did an alternate Gronkcast. Like where him and his family are watching, like you can watch the fights along with them.
Gotcha.
And Dana White comes on as a guest during that. And he goes, I wasn't even going to tell this story. He said, but like I had it set up, to the point where Tom was going to come and sign with the Raiders.
Yeah.
And Gronk would, end up coming out of retirement, come along with him.
Yeah.
To the point where Tom Brady was looking at houses in Vegas.
Oh, shit.
And John Gruden said no.
Huh.
And Gronk goes, 100% true story. It's like,
that's wild. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is
crazy. And then the next day, obviously, Mark Davis gets asked about it. He's like, I don't know.
Yeah. That's 100% it. That makes it totally true. Now I totally believe it.
But yeah, like soon as Gronk's like, yeah, that's what happened.
That's what happened.
Like that was because that was the thing. Because
I do remember
there was always a storyline that Tom Brady's going to the Raiders.
Yes. Yeah.
And then that he was at the UFC fight and he's talking with Mark Davis, and it's like, I even think I posted something about that with like a meme of like. Tom saying, hey, nice haircut, or who cuts your hair? And he's like, I cut it myself. And he's like, yeah, it looks good. But that was a thing. And then turned out that that was a thing. And then John Gruden said no. And then that's when you got to start thinking about it of the John Gruden thing of like, he couldn't have Tom Brady.
No, because he wouldn't be.
Yeah. He wouldn't be the guy of like, I tell you what to do. Like,
yeah.
I love quarterbacks, man.
Yeah, exactly. No,
and
you don't.
It's like, no, you like guys that you can tinker with.
Yeah.
Of like when Tom Brady comes in,
and then when
it's
it
like,
sucks,
when Tom Brady comes in and goes, yeah, we're running my fucking offense, and this guy's coming, and we're probably going to go win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, nope, so I can't have it.
Because that's when Derek Carr started taking shots again.
Yeah.
Because back on that LeBron thing when Tom said, oh, you're picking that fucking guy?
Oh,
now people are saying, oh, you're picking Derek Carr over me. And that was back at the time where John Gruden's like, where it was thought of he was going to cut Carr or trade him. He didn't like him. And he's like, no, we like our quarterback. And it's like
that guy more than me?
You're like, that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did not see that coming on the UFC fight, though.
Oh.
Obviously, I sent you the clip, but I watched the fight.
Oh, okay. I know you're a big Usman fan.
In like 54 seconds or whatever, like Usman's won. The fight is over.
Yeah. All he's got
to do is not get knocked out.
He dropped his fucking chin, man.
Well, I mean, it was shaky in the first round.
Okay.
Because Kamaru took Leon down.
Mm-hmm.
And you have some maneuvers and stuff like that, and ends up with Leon on his back.
Oh.
Getting in a rear naked choke, and Kamaru fought it off for the last minute or so to keep it out. But it's like, well, Leon won the first round.
Yeah.
And then like Leon didn't do shit for 2, 3, 4, and 4 minutes of 5.
Yeah. And then
he just kicked him in the face.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
crazy.
That was fucking
crazy.
Perfect. But that's just one of those things of
right time.
You never know.
Yep.
I mean, that fight is over. Like after the third round, you're like, maybe Leon can. And then the fourth round, it's like, there's no fucking chance. And then all the fourth round was like, that's over. You're going to run out this last minute.
I mean, perfect, though. Almost
wins in a decision.
Kind of fakes that jab. Guy
turned right into it.
Right into
like
it.
a fucking shin right to the jaw.
Oh, God, it was
And
perfect.
out.
Yep, instantly.
Yeah.
Like, to a point where he didn't even finish. He just like, I fucking beat him.
I think now, granted, I read the quotes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's real.
Yeah.
Of Usman, a day or so after saying, it's like a weight was lifted of now I know I got to get better and which that's got to be something of like, was 19-1 or 20-1, and like he might have lost his first fight in the UFC.
Yeah, something about
and then
like
won
19
like
straight.
19 straight.
Yeah,
of like hadn't been beaten. Fucking like that's a big thing in itself.
Yeah,
of
because wasn't the big fight with Usman? Was that Stylebender? Him and Usman were like supposed to be like a really good fight, or they're not even same weight class.
Not same weight class.
Okay,
I mean they chirp back and forth.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But I think that era's over of like I'm going to be the double champ of like the brass at the UFC realizing like, hey, by doing that you're just kind of fucking up two divisions.
Yeah,
because you're holding two of them up. And then Usman's like, I think I can go up to 205. It's like, well, you're not getting it because what if you go up there and beat that guy and then come back down to and now then vacate the title. Now that but the one thing it does do, they'll probably do a rematch, but who knows, whatever. But it opened the division up.
Yeah.
Because nobody can. Yeah. I mean, Usman's beating the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah.
And he was dominating Leon, and it just, got caught.
Yep. No, you're right. It does open up the division up.
Yeah. Well, the one, it'd be tough. Because you still got that Masvidal beef with Leon from that fucking 2-piece and the soda.
Yeah.
But, he's been knocked out the last two times. It's tough to.
Yeah.
Do you elevate Colby?
Yeah.
If Usman doesn't get the rematch, it probably goes to Colby.
Mm-hmm.
I think Colby beats the shit out of Leon. I think the only person that Colby can't beat happens to be Kamaru. Okay. Yeah. I very clearly they are the two best, and Kamaru's better. Yeah. But Colby's, those might be two of the best fights I've ever seen. Yeah. To where it's like, the guy that lost, like, you can't say, he lost the fight, and he's like, but he's still the number one contender because, fuck. Yeah. Yeah. God, fighting's fun. It is. It certainly is. It just kicks to the face, man. Like, crazy. Okay. Yep. That happened. Yeah. It ruins it, like, since the UFC came along and when they do, like, kung fu movies and stuff like that or anything, because not everything can be a gun-driven film. Like, there's got to be some fighting. It's like, you get your fucking ass beat, man. That shit ain't working. Yeah. You're coming out with some, like, you watch, like, Jackie Chan doing this. I was like, hey, dude, you're just going to get tackled and beat the fuck. You're 100, like, that shit doesn't work. You're 140 pounds, Jackie. That shit just doesn't work. Yeah. Or like Jet Li beat the hell out of somebody. I'm like, dude, you're 140 pounds. Somebody is just going to get on top of you and beat the hell out of you. Yeah, it's like they always beats. Yeah, Jet Li fucking 5'7", 115. Yeah. And it's like, hey, there's this big guy that's like 6'3", 220, shredded. He whoops his ass. And also knows martial arts. Exactly. Like, well, I always think of the weight classes for a reason. Like, I always think of the Kiss of the Dragon. You ever seen that one with Jet Li? Yeah. Where like the two twins, like, you're gonna beat the 300-pound 6'8" guy. Like, there's no, sorry, man, sorry. Yeah. It's like, hey, Jet, you're gonna beat Francis Ngannou. Yeah, exactly. You don't have anything in your repertoire, and I'm talking the best spinning wheel kick you've ever had. Yep. Contacting your heel to his chin. Does not knock him out. No. Because you don't have enough ass behind it. Nope. And that's the most powerful thing you're ever going to land. Yeah. And he's just going to be like, all right. Yep. That's what the UFC does. It's like, they just ruin that. Of like, now you got to get into the far-fetched stuff. Yeah. Which is fun. Dude, I was on Netflix the other day over the last weekend or whatever it was. Kind of like going to take a nap thing. So on Netflix, it was it New Girl or whatever? Yeah. That's a good thing to fall asleep to. Yeah. It just kind of runs. Quirky, yeah. And I don't know why it catches me so funny, but, shit. Is it Winston? Winston? Yeah. When he proposes. Oh, yeah. And he's dressed up as a cougar. Yeah. And he jumps out and goes, rawr. Yeah. Like, and she kicks him in the chest. That's just the way he does it. Rawr. Yeah. It's like,
I love that fucking show.
And then I think it was in that same episode where because what's her name's on it dating Nick.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah, Megan Fox.
He's like finds out she has that second apartment.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, you can guess where I'm sleeping tonight. And he just goes, where?
Yeah.
That is so... And it like catches her as a...
Yeah. Yeah.
Where? I don't know why that gets me, but...
Every time.
But there's
that show fucking cracks me up.
Rawr.
Yeah. Get the... Yes.
All right, man. You ready to get out of here?
Yeah. I'm sweating my balls off.
Yeah, it's hot as fuck out here.
Wideside!